I will not be watching Love Island. By the end of this video, you'll realise that the reasons why I don't watch Love Island are all to do with the fact that I'm a woman, I am a parent, I'm a Christian, and I'm a member of this society. Let me know if your views change by the end of this video, if you're a Love Island fan, or if you're just completely joining me in the not gonna watch it camp. Welcome to the Chronicles of Amber. Thanks for watching, guys, and don't forget to click subscribe down below. Please do that right now. So, if you do not know what Love Island is, then I think that maybe you've been living under a rock, because it is everywhere. If you use social media, it's everywhere. If you read newspapers, it's everywhere. Apparently, it gets over 2 million viewers. Wow. So Love Island is a programme where young, sexy singles are sent to this amazing island in the hope of finding love. I've done a little bit of research on Love Island because, like I said, I won't be watching Love Island. Reality TV has been a massive thing since I've been growing up. I used to love the early episodes of Big Brother. I used to really enjoy watching it. We can all agree that as time's gone on, reality TV has just become about those people who want their 5 minutes of fame. It's no longer become the social experiment which you all used to enjoy watching. It's now just about those people that will do anything to be in the limelight. I think reality TV has been a problem in creating a generation of young people who want their little 5 minutes of fame, and usually for the wrong reasons. So first of all, why I won't be watching Love Island as a woman. I don't know how you feel as a woman, but I do not want to be an object which men can look at and fawn over. Apparently on Love Island, the women all line up in their bikinis with their amazingly toned, curvaceous, tanned, bronzed bodies, which, by the way, is not a true reflection of our women in society. Again, it's putting that pressure on our young women that this is what we are meant to be looking like in order to attract a man to be interested in us. There's enough pressure in society than having to add this added image, beauty, pressure on our young women. So the young women line up all looking beautiful, while the boys are told to pick the woman that they are attracted to the most. Have we gone back in time? I thought women had fought for equal opportunities, not to be stood in a line like they are being chosen based on their beauty. I'm a mother of a teenage boy, and again, the representation that this show gives of young men in their 20s is not the idea that I want to give my son of how he should behave. Again, that image pressure is put onto our young men because all these men are toned with abs and look amazingly fit. Image pressures also affect our young men, which is something I don't agree with. Also, it appears that in order to be a male contestant on Love Island, you must have some male chauvinist, sexist opinions. Most of the male contestants seem to think that the males are superior to the women. Their conversations seem to consist of only referring to their sexual conquest. Let's inspire our young men to be better than that. The programme tells us that it's meant to help people find love. From the little bit of research I've done, I'm really not sure that's true. The basis of their relationships is to be the last couple standing in order to win money. Therefore, it's not about just who you like or who you want to hang out with. It's about who you think the public are going to want you to be with, who you think in that game thinking, that game planning thinking that you are going to win the programme with. I just think it is a complete misrepresentation to our young people of how they are meant to go into the world and find love. Love should not be purely based on how ripped and toned and how amazing our bodies are and how much we're attracted to that person. There just appears to be no depth to those relationships. It's all surface, superficial. So as a woman, I will not be watching Love Island because I feel it degrades us as women, that it sets us back many years where women have fought to put us into a different situation. As a parent, I don't want my children to look at Love Island and think that that's how they need to behave in this world. If you're allowing your teenage children to watch Love Island, then I would really think about your reasons why. I've read some articles where some parents have said that it's given them an opportunity to talk to their children about relationships. Come on, surely we can find better ways to have those conversations with our children about relationships and how we should expect people of the opposite sex to treat us. You don't need Love Island to open up those conversations. The couples on Love Island are actively encouraged to be a little bit raunchy. They share a room while they are there on Love Island, and they are only given a double bed. This has meant that in many of the shows that the contestants have ended up being sexual, having sex. All of this is being filmed. There are cameras all over the island, all over where they are sleeping, so in the bedrooms. How is this not porn? How is this only on at 9 p.m? It frustrates me that we live in a society where everything is sexualized. And then we wonder why we have a rise in teenage pregnancies or STIs. Our young people are not being taught about the foundations for a relationship. They're being taught about sex. They're not even being taught like the scientific things about sex or the emotional impact sex has on you. They're just being taught how young, single, fit men and women have sex. I read one comment where a male contestant actually said to a female contestant, after she didn't want to kiss him, said to her that she was frigid. What happened to teaching our young women that we're allowed to say no? And what happened to teaching our men that women are allowed to say no? So as a Christian, I will not be watching Love Island. If you're a Christian, I would think, why would you want to watch Love Island? Sometimes people can have an image of us as Christians that we're boring and that we're fuddy-duddies and that we're so against anything that makes us want to have fun. That's not true. But as a Christian, we should always ask that whatever we're doing, watching, listening, reading, how is this glorifying God? If it's not actively glorifying God, doesn't mean that you don't need to do it, but you have to ask if it comes directly against what God wants for us. Now, if you're a Christian watching this and you disagree with me and you can point out some parts of Love Island where it glorifies God, or drop me a comment because I'd be interested to hear. There is a really well-known Bible verse in the book of Romans, chapter 12, verse 2. Do not conform to the patterns of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Now, the world tells us that we should be sexual. The world tells us that it's okay to just sleep around and have sex with whoever you want to. The world tells us that you only live once. YOLO! The world feeds us lies. God tells us, do not conform to the patterns of this world. Just because all your friends in work are watching Love Island and you do not want to be excluded from the conversations does not mean that you should watch it. Just because it's an amazingly popular television programme with over 2 million viewers does not mean you should watch it. Just because all your teenage daughter's friends in school are watching it does not mean you need to allow her to watch it. We as Christians are called to be different from the world. Where's the balance? Where's the representation for our young people to aspire to have more, to want more? I don't know. I feel sad that we live in a world where our entertainment is Love Island. I just don't get it. Whether you're a Christian or not, surely you want better for your children or the young people in this world. Surely you can see that Love Island does nothing to give us positive role models. There was actually a young woman who went in Love Island who was a born-again Christian. She did things on that show which she really regretted. She disappeared from social media after that. I don't know what that did to her faith. I think it would have been better for her if she'd have never gone in it to begin with. But while you're a viewer of Love Island, you're allowing the producers to think that there is a need for this programme and to continue to push forward and push their agenda of sex. Let me know if I've changed your opinion at all. You know, I always say in these videos, especially if you're a Christian, your relationship with God is a personal thing. But I don't see how, as a Christian, there's anything in Love Island that would draw or attract you to it. You are being called by God to be different from the world, to be a light in a dark place. So keep shining that light. Thank you for watching. If you didn't do it at the very beginning, then please click subscribe down below. Like the video, comment on the video, and please don't forget to share the video. And I'll see you again next week.